Well, from paintings to photographs now, and since moving from Ireland to South Wales, Lisa Jane Mean's career has really taken off, and she's even been awarded at ceremonies here in Cardiff. I've been to meet her to talk about some of her photos. So Lisa, you've only been going with your business for a couple of years, and yet you've been really successful so far. Tell me a bit about it.
Yeah, lots happened in the past year and a bit. It's been really crazy. I never would imagined all this stuff could have happened so soon. So I photographed a wedding for Cardiff, which is one of the biggest things I think that I've still done. And I'd done that a month just after going into business. So it was a really, really exciting way to sort of kick the whole business off, and it laid down a foundation for me to build upon then and to help grow the business. So Cardiff is an actress from Stella on Sky One. She plays Nadine, if you know who that is. She's a gym instructor and totally different in real life than she is from her character on screen. She's a lot more down to earth, doesn't wear all the fake tan that Nadine does. So she's really different, which was quite funny then to photograph her wedding, because it was not anything that anybody would expect it for fans of the show.
And you've been shooting lots of other weddings here in Cardiff.
Yeah, I work quite a lot in Cardiff, to be honest. I travel here pretty much all the time. I've done a couple of weddings in Roath Park, which were really beautiful. And I've done a really exciting wedding in Cardiff Museum, which was really different. And we actually had a photograph of the bride and the groom in front of the dinosaur exhibit as well. So they wanted lots of fun photographs, which was really great, and the photos were really different, very quirky. The whole wedding was styled in a very 50s style, so it looked absolutely beautiful, and I really enjoyed it.
And it's because you do things like that that you've just won an award for your work.
Yeah, I was part of the Future Entrepreneur of the Year Awards back in June time. I was totally shocked, couldn't believe that I'd won it. Yeah.
So where do you go from here? Because as well as the weddings, you also do fashion photography, don't you?
Well, I was trained in fashion photography. My degree was in fashion and advertising photography, so it's how I got into the photography world, really. But it's always photographing people that I love, so anything involving photographing people is what I love to do. But I still very much do a lot of the fashion work. I came to Cardiff only a couple of months ago to photograph in Barker Tea House, which is a really beautiful, quirky, vintage, one-off kind of tea house in Cardiff, down one of the old arcades. And we did a vintage photo shoot there for an autumn-winter collection of Laundry Day Apparel, which is this new vintage clothing company that's coming up now.
And if you're going to have your photo taken, I'm sure you'll want to look your best. So to help us with
Bye, Andy. Bye, Anna.
I do pray.